Christus vincit, Christus regnat, Christus imperat, Christus ab omni malo plebem suam defendat. Christ wins, Christ reigns, Christ rules, Christ defend his people from every evil. That is the meaning of the writing here in this obelisk situated in the middle of St. Peter's Square. This stone pillar, which is around 84 feet height, is brought from Egypt. In Italy, in almost all the important squares, we find such pillars known as obelisk. The obelisk, which is found in the middle of St. Peter's Square, is so beautiful because of its height. It is one of the tallest obelisk in Rome, I think. It is something adorable to be in St. Peter's Square in the evenings. Here we can find thousands of tourists from all over the world spending their evening. By the grace of God, I often spend my evening in this square, which is graced by a special divine blessing. I find it so graceful to be here in this square in the evenings. People from all over the world, people of all nations and all languages come to this square to grace the occasions. This is one of the important places for all the tourists. If you come to Rome, if you come to Italy, if you do not visit St. Peter's Square, and if you do not visit St. Peter's Basilica, you haven't done with your pilgrimage. As you know, in Vatican, the Palace of Vatican contains around 1,000 rooms, of which this palace is one among the important ones because in this palace resides Pope. In case one day you will have to be here in St. Peter's Square, I can tell you an important information. You will have been traveling for hours and you will be reaching here. You may be looking for a toilet around. If you go to a restaurant, usually you may have to pay for the toilets here in Rome and Italy. Sometimes in metropolitan cities like Rome, most of the restaurants expect payment for using their toilets. But if you happen to be in St. Peter's Square, don't worry about it. The Vatican City has placed a beautiful toilet system near St. Peter's Basilica itself. You can see this is St. Peter's Basilica. On the right hand side of the Basilica, that is on the left hand side, when we look to St. Peter's Basilica, there is a toilet system that can be accessed through this left path. You need not enter to the Basilica for reaching to the toilet system. You just have to proceed to the left path. You will be reaching one of the most beautiful and the most modern toilet system. This is one of the useful information for the tourist here. In St. Peter's Square, we can have two important fountains. These fountains are known as the fountains of Bernini, and it has around 450 years of antiquity. These fountains are really beautiful. Tourists are amazed by the splendor of these fountains. This is St. Peter's Basilica, and the main road in front of the Basilica, that is the road which leads to St. Peter's Basilica, is known as Via della Conciliazione. That means the road of reconciliation. What I'm thinking is that the people who are about to enter into St. Peter's Square are about to be reconciled with God and reconciled with his brethren. Once we are reconciled with God and reconciled with our brothers, we enter into the communion of saints, or communion of the people of God, into St. Peter's Square. St. Peter's Square has the structure of two hands extended. These two hands with all these pillars are symbol of hands of God, God the Father, who is waiting to receive us to the communion of the church. Here at the entrance of Via della Conciliazione, the street, the road of conciliation, Via della Conciliazione, we can find Italian police on horses